Hi guys, I'm Elle Bor. I'm one of the authors from Green Cat Books, and this is my second year for the Green Catterday event, and I'm doing another reading of the same book as the last time. But this will be from my favorite chapter and one of the writings that I'm most proud of. So here it goes. This is from My Name is Ophelia again. Chapter 19, Pictures Percolating. The ambulance has arrived. More squad cars and a chopper roaring overhead. Many voices saturate the air. Lungs breathing and pounding hearts that are not from the bodies she wishes to hear them from. Finally, a cloud of smoke diffuses up ahead, maiming her senses. And instead of escaping, she runs towards it like a miner finding gold. The dense tree line ends at the other edge of the forest to a darker street bend. She's here now, legs shaking and weary. An apparent graveyard sleeps quietly across the street. It wasn't smoke, just a cold veil of fog that seduced her to come. It welcomes her now, embracing the shock off her body. The wind sings to her, melody cajoling her thoughts to release everything it contains. She opens her arms wide for the enticement, realizing what it had just offered. This is an escape, the land of forgets. She is certain of it now, even as the other side of the woods stirs in both shock and urgency. This pain she carried across the trees, the one she picked up from the crash, that she stacked over the hell that was her childhood, it will be her death. This is the better option. By now, her great love is turning over every inch of this town, searching for her. She's ready at last to seize the chance that presented with an expiration date. She is going to take it. With eyes closed, her dirty fingers clutch over the wet ground. She descends, inhaling the last batch of air she would have to breathe as herself. Then she lets it all go out in a deafening cry, releasing her anger to the world that has treated her unfairly all these years. Her memories, herself, everything. The force could have unearthed old pains that were once engraved in fossil rocks. They're from those who came here before, to be reborn the same way. Silence is the only thing that is heard. Her eyes fling open, the slate before her now clean. Everything seems how it should be until a screeching sound bursts through the stillness. It's coming from the clunky Jeep Renegade. The driver's door opens and slams with resolve. Footsteps hurry around the vehicle. Brown eyes widen upon finding her. That's it. And so this writing is very dear to me because it was a little hard to write, drawn from personal experience and putting in my own interpretation through fiction. But really, this is about a formative moment or just a monumental time in someone's life when you are faced with trauma and just a hard situation, and sometimes there's no decision. You are not given a decision to either deal with it or just forget about it. Sometimes your body just does it for you, just shuts down and does its own thing to cope. And so that's when a lot of mental illness happens, psychological trauma, I would say. And so it just really, I'm going around in circles, but what I was going to say is that was a proud moment for me to be able to write that once again, because I was able to really get out of my shell and express some old wounds and have Ophelia bring that to life. So thank you so much for listening to my reading, and until next time.